that whip, yo, I got places to go. People to see, time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going. The women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry, that's always on. I know the storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night, cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot, cause we ballin' and spittin' up every hour. Look, mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Tell you the truth with all that goody power. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be. It's going down. From the top I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. It's going down. Shawty must know I'm the man. My money low. A couple of grands, I got rubber bands. My paper planes making a dance. I'm like that's part of my rebuilding castles that's made out of.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Let's close out the weekend with what should be a good one on Monday Night Primetime between the Baltimore Ravens and the Denver Broncos.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Two of the 7 contenders for the Lamar Hunt Trophy are set, and we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Hold on a second. Ready.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Ravens going with a dime package now. 3rd down.
Hold on a second. Ready. Joe. Olay.
Third and long for him here. Gets it downfield. On target to Sutton. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
13.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Lamar off the play fake. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. He connects on the deep shot. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Report. Yo. Shut up.
Play action. Here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding out. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Last play sent him back across midfield. Here's 2nd and long.
180. What? 180. Report.
Jackson throwing here. Forced out to his right. Complete, Derrick Henry. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their 1st. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
180. Shut up. Go. 180. Shut up.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Lasers this one deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens finish off their opening drive.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Luke tacks down the extra point. And the Ravens start off well, tie things 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Oh, my son. Ready.
We get it on the ground here with Dobbins. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Running it again with Dobbins. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Bombers. Oh, my son. Ready. Hey, kill. Hey, Sean, let's go. Push to the right, yeah.
Throw here, 3rd down. And this one is launched downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Oh, my son.
From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Oh, my son.
Nick Snad, a throw. From the pocket. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Oh, my son. Ready. 180. Huddle. Like 44.
We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. On 3rd down, here's Nix. On the move, headed right. He's running for it. And he's got him that 1st down as he hits the deck safely. They're going to be looking at 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Go, oh, my son. Ready. Call 11.
Here's Harvey running from his own read. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Broncos take a second quarter lead. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And this one breaks beautifully nicely as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Real quick.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Ravens.
Here's Lamar. Escapes the puck, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. They're down to their final one in this half. Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23. Lamar now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
It wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy's name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
Broncos go with a dime look here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And talk about killing any momentum this offense had, Brock. 3 consecutive sacks. Going to bring up 4th down. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. Starts the return at the 34. He gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
First and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Hold on, son.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. So it'll be 2nd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hold on, son. Ready.
The give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Captain. Hold on, son. Ready. Right here, hut.
Third and long for Nix. That's caught for the 1st. And he gets it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 13-point lead. Extra points right now from Lutz. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. The Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. It's the Ravens behind the sticks on 2nd and 11. Another run for Henry. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Ready?
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He finds Bateman on the slant. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. That's completed out to the right. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. From the gun, Jackson. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Lamar throwing again. He'll set up the screen for Henry. Down the sideline past the 40. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And again, it's Jackson. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a one-score game before halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Buys time, rolling right. Complete to Mims. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Offensive line fast. Now Nix. Escapes out to the left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's now the 3rd time that he's been hauled down in this game, and that one was a biggie. Something's got to get figured out. Either the protection's got to be shored up, or the QB's got to get rid of the ball. You cannot take those kind of negative sacks.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Hold on a sec. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. On 4th down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. Takes it in at the 21. And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here's the final play of our first half. Looks like that last play convinces them to keep this one on the ground. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. This kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts, but very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Running once more with Henry. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
You can keep your job in the NFL as a D tackle if you eat up space. You really can. But you make that bag when you can defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. To the air on 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down. Offense up to the line fast. They'll motion him out of the backfield. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Out of the gun, Henry. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Drops back. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal. Now it's Lamar. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay, olay. Captain.
Nix from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Again, right side to Dobbins. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Throwing here, Nix. Ooh, on him quick there. They bring him to the turf. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Hold on, son. Ready. Right here. Chill.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Brought in inside the 20. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grab the lead on their first series of the half. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key talent kept off the scoreboard, Brock. To see how and if this comes into play later in the 2nd half. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Wallace with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry running to the left. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Lamar now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Jackson now on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You never ever, as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, that you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Has it at the 13. And that return's going to come to a close as we reach the end of our quarter. 1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. The Broncos with it here, hoping to close out a playoff victory. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready. 180. It's hot.
Nick Snap to throw. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Ready. Hey, Sean, let's go. To the right, yeah.
Here's Nix to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Olay, olay, olay. Hold on, set. Ready. 180.
Nix. They did it! He made the interception! Nate Wiggins has got it! And the Ravens have some new life in the 4th!
Take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Alpha, sit up. 180. Sit up. Hey, report. Report.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ball still on that 34-yard line. 2nd and 10. Trying down the middle with Henry. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Catch is made in close. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Trying to run with Henry. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal. At the 3.
Back to throw. Here's Jackson. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens come through to tie it in the 4th. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in, finding windows where windows shouldn't exist, and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trust in your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Ravens get him. Down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
No matter what other stats you want to look at in this ball game, well, this defense can take some serious pride in at least one thing, and that is 6 quarterback sacks on the afternoon. 6 sacks, well, that's an expectation rarely achieved. And a sign, well, this group did their homework, and they're making it pay on the field.
Hey, kill!
Back to throw it. This is Ingram looking left side. And he has him right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos trail by just 1. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Ready. Go.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Joe.
Here he is to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Oh, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
And he's tackled for no gain. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. This is outside of field goal range, so no choice but to go for it here.
Ball 11. Push him up to the right, yeah. Hey, Sean, let's go! Motion. Nice 44.
Desperation time here. Rolling left, buying some time. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Team Reed, they'll hand off to Henry. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Down the sideline past the 40. And he has a massive gain in style, sliding in safely after a tremendous pickup. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
With the win in hand, they'll take the knee and let this clock run out. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.